Elon Musk stood on the stage with the kind of presence that has become synonymous with both disruption and spectacle. When he lifted the sleek new device into the light, the audience erupted in anticipation, and the global tech community felt the tremor immediately. For years, speculation had circled around Tesla entering the smartphone market. But when Musk finally unveiled the $99 Tesla phone, it wasn't simply a product reveal, it was the declaration of a new frontier. An assertion that Tesla's ambitions extended beyond cars, rockets, and energy systems into the very devices people carry in their hands every day. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. The shock wasn't only in the price point. At $99, the Tesla phone seemed to defy every convention of premium technology launches, where new devices are expected to command four-figure sums. Musk deliberately undercut the industry giants, making the device more accessible than anyone had dared predict. This alone sent ripples across the marketplace. Apple, Samsung, and Google have long positioned their flagship devices as expensive lifestyle products, but Tesla's move suggested a different vision: technology as a universal platform rather than a luxury. Musk's philosophy was clear. This phone wasn't just about communication, it was about integration into a much larger ecosystem of Tesla's technologies. The design itself was striking, almost futuristic in its simplicity. Minimalist lines, aerospace-grade materials, and a texture that seemed engineered for both durability and elegance. The device reflected Tesla's DNA, borrowing cues from the company's vehicle interiors and solar products, aligning with its broader identity as a purveyor of clean, cutting-edge engineering. Musk held it up, and the light glinted off a surface that hinted at more than aesthetics. It represented an entry point into an entirely new way of experiencing Tesla. What captivated the audience wasn't just the hardware, but the vision behind it. The Tesla phone promised seamless integration with Tesla's cars. With a simple tap, it could act as a key, unlocking a Model S or adjusting climate control remotely with deeper precision than ever before. More than that, Musk teased the idea of the phone doubling as an extension of Tesla's AI-driven systems. Navigation, energy management, and even personal productivity could link directly with Tesla's vast network of technology. The car was no longer just a car, and the phone was no longer just a phone. They were nodes in a living ecosystem designed to adapt, learn, and evolve around their users. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping aspect was Musk's declaration that the Tesla phone would be optimized to work with Starlink, the satellite internet constellation launched by SpaceX. This wasn't an empty feature. It was a statement about connectivity itself. In places where traditional service providers struggle, from rural landscapes to oceanic voyages, the Tesla phone could maintain a stable, high-speed connection. Musk framed it as more than convenience. He called it the democratization of global communication, a way to connect people who had historically been left behind by the reach of telecom infrastructure. The implications of that single feature alone were staggering. With Starlink, Tesla wasn't just competing with Apple or Samsung. It was indirectly challenging telecommunications giants who had built empires on exclusive control of spectrum and infrastructure. The Tesla phone represented a potential leveling of that field. Musk presented it as inevitable progress, but in the quiet corners of the industry, executives were already calculating the impact on their billion-dollar monopolies. When Musk highlighted the Tesla phone's capabilities in energy management, the connections to Tesla's other ventures became clearer. The phone could integrate with Tesla's home energy products, from Powerwall to Solar Roof, allowing users to monitor and control energy flows with unmatched precision. Imagine waking up and checking not just text messages, but also how much energy your home had generated overnight, how much was stored, and how your car's charging schedule aligned with it. The device was no longer just communication hardware. It was an intelligent hub for personal and household energy autonomy. The artificial intelligence baked into the Tesla phone revealed another layer of Musk's ambition. Rather than rely on standard voice assistants, Tesla introduced a proprietary AI assistant, modeled after the same neural network logic driving Autopilot and Tesla Bot. This AI was pitched as not just reactive but predictive, able to anticipate needs based on behavior, location, and preferences. Musk demonstrated it by asking the phone to prepare his car for a road trip. Within seconds, it had mapped the route, calculated optimal charging points using real-time data from Tesla's supercharger network, and even suggested playlist options tailored to his past drives. As he spoke, the broader implications became impossible to ignore. The Tesla phone wasn't a competitor to other smartphones. It was a disruptor of entire industries at once. Telecom providers, smartphone manufacturers, energy companies, even AI developers all suddenly had reason to reassess their strategies. Musk had compressed multiple revolutionary ideas into a single affordable device. The shockwaves were amplified by the timing. Global smartphone markets had plateaued, with incremental upgrades becoming the norm, and consumers increasingly reluctant to spend over $1,000 for marginal improvements. Musk's entry at $99 hit like a thunderclap in that stagnation. By making the phone both affordable and revolutionary, Tesla positioned itself as a force that could reignite the industry's imagination. Musk wasn't simply launching a phone, he was reshaping expectations of what technology could and should be. Reactions across the world varied, but one consistent theme emerged: astonishment. Analysts who had been skeptical of Tesla's ability to branch into handheld devices scrambled to reassess their projections. Investors, already accustomed to Musk's flair for surprise, struggled to quantify the potential impact. Was this another Tesla car moment, where disbelief would soon give way to dominance? The question hung in the air, unanswered yet urgent. The device also raised philosophical questions about technology's role in daily life. With Tesla's emphasis on sustainability and interconnectivity, the phone was framed not as an isolated gadget but as part of a lifestyle shift. It invited people to think about energy, mobility, and communication as interdependent threads in a larger fabric. The implications reached beyond convenience into the realm of values. Choosing a Tesla phone was a statement about being part of a future where technology serves not just the user, but the planet. Musk leaned heavily into that narrative during the unveiling. He painted a picture of a world where someone in a remote village could use the Tesla phone to connect to Starlink, power their home with solar panels, and travel in an autonomous electric vehicle, all linked seamlessly through Tesla's ecosystem. It was more than a product launch. It was a manifesto for a different kind of progress. Critics couldn't deny the boldness of the vision. Even those who doubted Tesla's capacity to execute at scale recognized the genius of the concept. A $99 price point, integration with vehicles, Starlink connectivity, energy management, and AI-driven personalization. It was the kind of package that forced even the most entrenched skeptics to pause. The shock wasn't just in the announcement, but in the possibility that Musk might once again turn the impossible into reality. What made the moment unforgettable was Musk's characteristic blend of confidence and audacity. He spoke not as someone hedging possibilities, but as a leader declaring inevitabilities. The Tesla phone, he said, wasn't a gamble. It was the natural next step. Just as Tesla cars had forced legacy automakers to pivot toward electrification, the Tesla phone would force the tech industry to rethink its priorities. For Musk, this wasn't a disruption, it was destiny. That conviction resonated deeply. The crowd, buzzing with excitement, knew they were witnessing not just a product reveal, but the opening of another chapter in the Tesla saga. For all the speculation, for all the doubt, Musk had once again managed to deliver a moment that shocked the industry and captured global attention. The Tesla phone, priced at $99, was now more than a rumor. It was real, it was here, and it had just redrawn the boundaries of possibility. The enormity of the Tesla phone announcement also lay in the way it reframed competition itself. Traditionally, the smartphone wars had revolved around cameras, display quality, and app ecosystems, with companies locked in endless cycles of incremental improvements. Tesla's entry bypassed that narrative entirely, focusing instead on functionality that tied into broader technological ecosystems. By embedding the device into transportation, energy, and satellite communication, Musk shifted the conversation from megapixels and refresh rates to infrastructure and autonomy. It wasn't a battle over specs anymore. It was a battle over who would define the connective tissue of modern life. Another striking implication came in the way the Tesla phone could alter consumer expectations of affordability. By releasing a product of such breadth at $99, Musk was essentially challenging the belief that cutting-edge technology must always come with premium pricing. That strategy carried echoes of his approach to electric vehicles, where he began with aspirational models before unveiling more accessible versions. This time, however, he inverted the sequence. starting at the mass market level with a price that instantly positioned the phone as a universal device rather than a niche luxury. It set a precedent that other manufacturers would be hard-pressed to ignore, no matter how entrenched their profit models. The unveiling also sent a strong message about Tesla's willingness to blur boundaries. Where most companies operate in tightly defined sectors, Tesla continued its tradition of defying categorization. Was this a car company? A space company? An energy company? Now it was also a phone maker. The Tesla phone reminded the world that Musk viewed these industries not as silos, but as interconnected fields where breakthroughs in one could fuel revolutions in another. That mindset was as shocking as the product itself, signaling a future where Tesla's influence could spill into virtually every sector of modern technology. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Elon Musk launching a $99 Tesla phone? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.